Hey everyone, DFA here, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, I'm not continuing the skill cannon series right away because I feel that before I talked about the tier 9 ship on that series, and it will be the Neptune, I think that I have to talk about the tier 8 in that line, the Edinburgh. And yeah, the reason why I've called it frontline cruiser because it is one of the few cruisers in the game that you actually have and can play frontline. And by that I mean very aggressively, literally right behind the destroyers, a bit like the Cleveland, if you will, or the Ochakov, or that kind of ship. So it's not meant to be played from a distance, farming damage. And there are a couple of reasons for that. Number one, the Edinburgh. It's pretty maneuverable. It's a very maneuverable ship. It's not such a big ship as well, so it can dodge fairly comfortably. It does get 2 smokes, and you know the torpedo range, it's actually a bit limited. I think it's around 8 kilometers. But yeah, more importantly, it's your guns, it's your AP shells. You kind of have to get close to your targets to be hitting weak spots with that thing, because otherwise you're not going anywhere. And you see me there dodging a salvo from that Bismarck, turning so that the torpedoes from that Shenyang miss. And so that's essentially what you will end up doing with that thing a lot. You see I'm super close to the enemy ships. I'm bow tanking them because I want to reset my concealment. I'm moving back and forth so the next salvo misses as well. And so yeah, the first Bismarck just fires, so I'm just going to bow tank to the next one and wait until my concealment is reset. And as you can see, yeah, it's 2025 and the concealment bug, it's still a living thing, I'm afraid, but there you go. And now, yeah, ideal situation, the 2 Bismarcks do not see us. We can focus that Colonel Bolognese, but the Benson does a fantastic job against this guy, and so we can go back to what we were doing, which is going back to the front line. And so to be clear, you're not seeing the Edinburgh in that video, you're seeing the black Edinburgh, but it's essentially the same ship with a little bit less AP pen, because the Edinburgh was buffed and the black one was not. But yeah, for me, I can put BT on it, and so that kind of compensates for that, because my BT is usually reserved for my Minotaur. Yeah, I can put it on this one, and so that makes it actually still a pretty decent ship. So yeah, practically you see that you have to get super close to your targets to shoot your torpedoes, and yeah, very often it will get you detected. So yeah, from that, when you're in those situations, I'm full broadside against 2 battleships, and you know the Colorado is going to turn towards me, so yeah, I'm going to use my smoke screen. I'm going to, oh Jesus Christ, that Shenyang is coming back. It does not stop, it simply does not want to die. Maybe my aiming is absolutely crap, but you get the point. This is really a frontline ship. You have to be aggressive with it, and you do have the maneuverability and the silhouette to be getting away with that. So yeah, again, I'm going to disengage here. I don't want to stick around too much, but yeah, I really would love to finish that Shenyang because he has a radar, and that's super annoying for a ship that relies on smoke to remain alive when it's a little bit too close to battleships. So there again, you see me bow tanking, well actually rear tanking, aft tanking, to make sure I dodge the next salvos. And yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're already 4 minutes into the game, and I'm still almost at full health, despite being shot at for yeah, quite a lot of the time, if I'm honest. So yeah, what I really like about this one, and where the next one actually drastically changes, it's this one. It's actually very elegant. It's a super nimble ship. It's a super aggressive ship. You really have to know what you're doing to do well with it. It's probably not that popular for that reason, and essentially I would like to say this. I think it's an excellent school for the Minotaur. If you do well with the Edinburgh, you will do well with the Minotaur, because the Minotaur is just more of it. More fragile, but more maneuverable, better concealed, and obviously a lot more firepower. This time the Colorado is not dodging the torpedo, so that's typically what you do with that thing. Once you identify an isolated battleship, you get a little bit closer, you use your smoke and you try to punish him with your torpedoes and your guns, because at that range they will be dealing full damage. You will be hitting weak spots. Unfortunately, yeah, there you go. That Senjang is trolling me and changing my plans. So yeah, this time I am not going to remain full health. I will get punished by that Colorado. But not that not that much, it's not too bad, so thank God. But yeah, you see why I wanted to get rid of the Senjang from the beginning, and this time hopefully we will be able to do that, but yeah, apparently not today. So yeah, now we're in an ideal situation. Our team is finally winning this battle, and yeah, we can actually farm that Bismarck who's busy dueling another battleship. So you see that at mid to long range that ship is not performing very well. You really have to be focusing on the bow and aft parts of the ship to be dealing damage, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, this time my friend you were a little bit too aggressive, and we finally take the thing out. So there you go. I think I had to talk about that ship before approaching the next one in my skills cannon series, which will be the Neptune. Simply because you will see the drastic change that that ship means in the line, and why I really did not like it at first. I ended up doing quite well with it, but let me put it this way. Yeah, the first 20-30 battles were absolutely miserable, but not with the Edinburgh. If you enjoy that kind of playstyle, it will treat you very well. If you enjoy being aggressive, attracting a lot of fire, dodging, positioning, repositioning, using your concealment, this is a fantastic ship to do that. Is it the best tech tier 8 cruiser? No, I would still pick the Cleveland for that. Cleveland is just a little bit more complete with its sonar and its radar, and yeah, and the HE is obviously a big plus, but still Edinburgh, use it, take the time to get better at it, because Minotaur is just going to be more of it. And if you do well with this one, you will absolutely love the tier 10 in that line. So there you go. Next week we'll talk about the Neptune. See you then. Bye bye.